Hello everybody, Eric at HWC Automotive. Hope everybody had a good, safe 4th of July. We haven't done a video in a little while, so we're going to do a little update of what we got going around in the shop. Kind of another episode of You Never Know we'll be working on next. We got in here, we did a video on this before. It's the 1950 Studebaker. We actually have parts on order. Hopefully they come in the next couple of days so we can get this one done and going. This one's getting an oil pump rebuild, throwing some main bearings and rod bearings in it. Good thing about this one is that you actually put mains and rods in it with the engine still in the car. They actually engineered this to be repaired. We got sitting over there is another Pinzgauer. We did a video on a Pinzgauer, but this is actually a second one owned by the same owner. So this one had a little accident. Actually did a lot of off-roading, flipped over on its side. We got to go through it, give it a good tune-up, and make sure everything's okay on that one. Cadillac Limo is back doing some AC work. Yes, the customer wants the AC to work, and it has rear heat and air, so this is going to be a fun one. So let's walk into the shop here, show you what else we got going on. We do have, you can kind of see on the other side is BMW. The AMC Rebel is back. We've worked on that a few times, but that one the customer has made a decision to change the engine. We're going AMC 360, and we're going to put a T5 manual transmission in it. He actually wants to make it a little funner to drive, kind of change it up a little bit. So that one's going to be fun. We'll be highlighting that project here soon of changing that over to a manual and a 360 and taking the 343 out. So let's walk in the shop. This one we've had before, and we never did get to finish the top operation because the rear trunk had some corrosion in it, and the owner of the vehicle needed to repair the trunk so that these rams could mount correctly. So we're going to do a video series on this because I'm diagnosing this one. And this one is kind of tedious. But years ago, this gentleman's father put a separate switch in. You can see some of the wiring there to make the top work because limiter switches and things aren't working correctly. So he wants me to get it working by its original pull switch. It was up there to the left of the steering column. So that's what we're going to do now. And I'm going to do a video series of what I find, what it takes to diagnose a 1957 Ford Skyliner right here, retractable hardtop. You can see I've already got some panels off there. I've already got some panels off there, wiring hanging down there. There's all the relays. The rear seats are out. Wiring diagrams, a few new parts. So we're going through this one, and I'm going to do a series just dedicated to this vehicle. So if anybody has any questions or anything, you know, maybe I can answer them. And then we have a Doom Buggy. This is a 1958 chassis. The body is newer. The engine, I believe, is a 71. But we're going to go through this. It needs a new the oil pump upgraded, tune the carbs, and he wants a different exhaust system. But this is just pretty cool. The color scheme, everything, the whole body. I don't know if you can see it, is rhino line. Kind of neat. We're doing the 67 Chevelle Air Ride. That's going to get completed here shortly. We've got the 73 B300, which we're going through and finishing up a complete brake system rebuild. And then we got kind of an oddball rarity in here. This has been sitting a while, you can tell. But this is a 1979 Volkswagen Beetle. And what makes it a little bit rare, it is a Carmen edition. It is a convertible. But what makes it just a little bit more rare is, there we go. Yep, it's fuel injected. So we got this thing running. It's been sitting for a couple years. We did get it running. You can see there's the mass airflow sensor. The weird thing about this is it's 79, it's fuel injected, but it had points. We actually had to change the points out to get it running. So the owner wants to get this back on the road, change a few things. You can see this taillight is all cracked up. We're going to change the tail light, the top needs redone, get it detailed, and get this thing back on the road. But yeah, the 1979 Volkswagen Beetle fuel injected. That's an oddball. And we'll walk over here, show a couple projects over here. This is the AMC 360 that is going in that SST Rebel outside. So there's the engine all painted up, built, ready to go. We're working on a 66 Volkswagen Beetle, going to do a repaint and mechanical fresh over. Then we got Doug, who's the technician here, doing his turbo Suzuki. This thing's going to be massive and insane. We've got a frame here for a 42 Ford GPW. And then we've teased this one, but we're going to do way more on this one. This is a 1943 Ford M20 armed reconnaissance vehicle. That's right, it's pretty much a tank. It weighs 7 tons, it's 6-wheel drive, and we're going to go through this, get it going, and get it painted. And then we got sitting over here on the engine stand is the block. This is a 300 cubic inch Hercules flathead inline 6-cylinder. So we're going through this, get it built, and we're going to get this thing running. That's another one we're going to do a whole video series on once we get this thing going. Here's the VW engine out of the 66. Go through it, freshen it up, change all the seals, get it ready to go. So that's what we got going on in this shop. Staying busy and getting things done. And we've got a Mini Cooper there, the tailgate we're working on it. Oh, let me get past the fan here. Hot day here in Ohio. So that's what we got going on. And we're going to do the video series here on the 57. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and you never know what we're going to be working on next. Thanks for watching. Bye.